Hi, welcome to NYCer Kitchen. Today we are doing Burmese tea leaf salad. We just went to this store in New York City. It's kind of legendary. It's called Kalustyan's, and they have all kinds of spices and ethnic ingredients, including Burmese pickled tea leaves, which is, gosh, that's got to be sort of the niche of the niche. We first had tea leaf salad in San Francisco. They had kind of a Burmese craze over there, I guess. There's this great restaurant called Burma Superstar that my cousin took us to. And then I think they had a couple other Burmese restaurants pop up too after that became really popular. It never quite made its way to the East Coast. We had a Burmese restaurant in New York City. It was called Cafe Mingala on the Upper East Side, but unfortunately it closed. I don't know if it was just not popular enough, or it was also the Second Avenue subway construction that probably reduced their foot traffic by a lot. We used to order from there, and we used to always get the tea leaf salad because it's really delicious. It sounds weird. It doesn't look like the most appetizing thing in the world, but it's got this kind of fresh, savory, sour taste to it. And when you mix it with all the sort of crunchy, nutty ingredients that they use, we'll have some tomato and some romaine. It is a really delicious salad. So we found most of the ingredients ready to go, except for we got to get some fried garlic. So we're gonna fry some garlic, and then we're gonna fry some of these yellow split peas that are sitting in there. I'm just gonna peel this garlic. Hopefully that didn't shake the camera too violently. There we go, I got some peeled garlic. I'm gonna slice this up, and we will fry it. That guy didn't really peel, did he? He didn't pop out, but he is peeled. That's a husk. All right, so let me just put this stuff away. Maybe rinse that guy out. Help me rinse that guy out. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna slice this. Well, you know what? I use the other knife. So the other thing's tomato. There's a lot of tomato in the salad. A little bit of serrano chili. We'll put some lime just to zest it up a little bit. Just shallow fry everything in here. I don't think we need too much oil. And we probably don't need it to be all that hot because we don't want the garlic to burn. So, put in some oil. Something neutral. We use rice bran oil. We find it has a really high smoke point. It's nice and fragrant, not too flavorful or anything, and we just like how things cook in it. This piece of garlic doesn't look great. Okay. So there are ways to make the fermented tea leaves at home, and maybe I'll link to some of the ways to do that. People have instructions and all. We just, we happened to find this at Kalustyan's and kind of inspired to make this. Maybe one day we'll try making it from scratch too. But meantime, seems too good to pass up. And really, we should have been able to find fried garlic somewhere. It's not like that's such a mysterious ingredient. But for whatever reason, we just couldn't find it today. And we were, like one step away from finding fried split peas too. There's an Indian snack food section at Kalustyan's, and we found all kinds of other fried sort of nuts and things, bel puri. So we almost found the fried split peas, but we were just one off it. We had fried chickpeas, some other fried snacks, but not these. So I've got those soaking. You're supposed to soak them overnight. We didn't quite have that amount of time. So we've had them soaking for about 5-6 hours or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, this is probably okay. We'll just throw these in, let them get golden. Did I slice it? No, that's sliced. That's fine. Alright. Stick all that stuff in there. Garlic is super sticky. Try to wash my hands. Oh, and check out this other thing that we found. Magic Masala Lay's potato chips. Ruffled potato chips. You don't really find that very often. So awesome. So we're gonna give that a shot too while we're cooking this. This was actually, like reverse imported. This is made in Punjab, if you can see that. And I want to know what Magic Masala is. I wonder if this is a popular flavor in India. You want to come over here and try some?
Yeah.
Oh. Kind of tough to open this packet. Really like the ruffled potato chips.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's nice.
Look at that.
Ruffled. Yeah. Pretty good.
Quite good.
Very savory. Not super spicy, but it's got some spice. Probably more spice than you find in a lot of purportedly spicy chips here in the US. Although things are getting spicier. And then clearly a lot of onion powder and garlic powder. There's dried mango powder in it. Wow. That's a nice masala mix. Cool. It's pretty delicious. Alright. Now let's do these tomatoes. I just want to dice them. Usually the easiest way to dice is just to take the center out like this, and we can save the center for something else. That way you can kind of lay it flat and take the core out. And then really get a dice on it. Flip these over, make sure that they don't darken too much. I'm gonna keep the heat nice and low. So what else do we buy at Kalustyan's today? We bought a ton of different peppercorns because we're out of peppercorn. And when you go there, you're just confronted by this dizzying array of all different kinds of peppercorns. Peppercorns you never heard of or seen before. So I was just there. I had to Google what all these different peppercorns were. And I found this one from Cambodia. It's really interesting. Apparently, the region used to be renowned for peppercorn production, but then it was kind of lost. Like the industry was kind of, I don't know, set back by the wars, and only recently are they starting to produce peppercorn again, and it's known for being really fragrant and delicious, and yeah, we're gonna try that. That'll be really cool.
Did you say it was fragrant like jasmine?
Yeah, they said jasmine.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Looking forward to trying that soon.
Yeah, I bought some other ones too. I bought some telecherry. I think those are, widely acknowledged as some of the best, but let me find a small bowl for the tomato. Get that off the cutting board so that I can do the romaine. This is all kind of a chopped salad. Scraper. Get that tomato off. Chuck that in there. These are kind of getting to that point, I think.
Those are looking pretty nice and crisp.
Yeah. Well, they're sticking together a little bit. I don't know why. Still sticky. I'm just gonna, let's see, put this in here so that we can drain it and keep the garlic chips. Probably want to keep this oil too. Some of the recipes that I looked at said, keep the oil because, hey, it's like fried garlic oil, right? Probably pretty delicious.
Definitely use garlic oil for a few of my stews.
Yeah, all right. We'll keep it for that. I'm a little bit nervous about frying this dal because it's still wet, so I'm definitely gonna have to strain it first. Now let me get this stuff out of here so that I can strain it. I will put it into another ramekin. Well, they sound like chips.
Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to try one.
They're very hot. They just came out of there, so you want to be careful, but yeah, once you think they're okay, you can go ahead and do that. Alright, so let's drain these. I don't even think we're going to need to fry all of these. Drain them, and then they said to try to dry them with a paper towel, so I'll bring it over, get some paper towel, and put it over there, and then sort of try to dry these as much as I can, because otherwise if you put wet stuff in oil, it might not be very good. Might explode a little bit.
Don't want that to happen.
That wouldn't be good. Let's not do that.
Do you care to share the story of our first fish and chips?
Oh, that was
The
just
oil?
like way too hot. Yeah, we just that wasn't water hitting oil.
That's true.
That was just
oil
that was just I don't know, a crazy man named Heston Blumenthal and his way too high temperature for the oil. Because I'm pretty sure even if we mixed up Fahrenheit and Celsius, which we might have, it was still too hot. We learned a valuable lesson.
Indeed.
Alright, so we've diced our tomato. Tomato is really key to this recipe for sure. And then we'll split a lime so that we can have that juice later. Let's see if this is probably okay to start frying in. Alright. I'm just gonna test a little bit. I hope it doesn't go crazy. It's okay.
Manageable.
It's okay.
I think just add it in slowly.
Yep,
You know,
a little bit at a
gradually.
time, yeah. Probably enough for the serving size we want, and then we can actually use that dal for something else later down the line. And we can actually make a dal with it. How much of this serrano do I want? Probably take, I don't know, just half of it. I don't want it to be too spicy. Take the spine out of it. Scrape the seeds. I need to sharpen this knife. Stir this stuff around. Okay, and then I will just chop the romaine. And then I think we're ready to assemble, actually. Once these crisp up, which, by the way, these are a pretty critical part of the whole salad because they get so crispy and nice. So let's get some romaine, stack it up, and chop it. I feel like when I've had it, it's just been kind of cut into strips like this. Should we get out a big bowl?
Sure.
This is probably the best looking romaine I've ever seen. Usually romaine is so like pale in color. Hopefully this makes for a nice salad. Ah, great. So, let's see. Got some romaine. That'll be a big part of the salad. And this is kind of what they do in the restaurants, I think. They just kind of put everything into the bowl and then they mix it later. One of these chips. Steal a chip. And then are these guys crunchy yet? They're definitely popping out of here. Just gotta fish one out and see where we're at. And I just, should I chop these or crush these? Well, I know I want some of these serranos in. Then I want these and sesame and I think it'll be okay to leave these whole. Some extra crunch that way. Get that. Alright, let's see if these are crunchy yet. Nope, soft. Okay, got a little time to go before they get crunchy, huh? Get out the star of the show. Wow. Salty, sour. Smells a bit like tea. It's pretty pungent. I don't know if I have to like chop this. Looks like I probably have to chop it. Use about half of it. Let's see how that goes. Okay. I usually just like pile it in the middle there. And they always present it to you like this. And I think part of the reason why they present it to you like this is maybe because it does look weird to have the fermented tea in the middle. And it's just, that's the star of the show, but it's also kind of a strange ingredient. Otherwise, it would just be a chopped salad with some crunchy nuts and things. So they serve it to you like that, so that you kind of see the star of the show, and then they'll mix it, or you mix it, and then it kind of blends in, and you kind of understand why this is such a great salad. Everything works together really, really well, and you don't think that you're eating fermented tea leaves at all. You're just eating a really delicious savory salad. Oh, and by the way, we do need to get, where's that shrimp powder that we bought?
Yep, I'll grab it.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Shrimp powder. Never seen it before, but it's supposed to be in this recipe, so we're gonna give it a shot. And then we need some fish sauce too. Shrimp powder. That is crazy. Alright, are these crunchy yet? No, they are not crunchy yet. So, shrimp powder
Wow,
from
that's
Thailand.
looking amazing.
It's looking okay, right?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like the real deal.
Yeah. I remember every single component was separated.
Yeah.
And then they bring it to the table, and then they mix it all together.
Yeah.
Oh, how exciting.
Whoa, this stuff is pungent. But I'm sure it'll add like a really nice umami flavor. It's almost like shrimp floss. Start with that much and see how it goes. Just put a squeeze of lime juice over everything. Give it a nice zing. And some fish sauce, just a little bit, for some extra umami. Alright, and then this is our last component, and then we can toss and see what that is like. They're starting to feel a little bit harder, like they're scraping against each other. So I think we're getting to that point. We can save this garlic oil somewhere. Yeah, that's feeling like it's getting crunchy. I'm gonna test it very soon. And I think we'll be ready to go. Let's see. All right. It's crunchy. We're ready to go. Let me move this stuff into a ramekin. What one? Actually, I still have some of this stuff here. I'll just move this over here. Get it all out of there. And then we can use this for draining these. Turn this burner off. Get these guys out. Drain them. Oh yeah, you hear that? That crisp. Okay. Good stuff. All right, now we got to go toss this. All right, come over here. Let's give it a shot.
All right.
How do we toss this?
I think we use these salad utensils.
Okay.
I feel like those make the most sense, no?
Maybe. Oh, this is gonna be kind of a mess. But that looks right when it gets the sesame kind of distributed in there.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Grab some forks for us.
We're gonna need a bigger bowl.
It smells really good. You really get the pungency of the fish sauce and the pickled tea leaves.
Yeah. It smells nice. And
Yeah.
that garlic
But then that
too,
garlic,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, you get the garlic.
It smells really great. You know what I remember most from the tea leaf salad?
What?
That unexpected crunchy element.
Yeah. The lentils.
Those lentils, yeah.
The lentils, which we slaved over. I mean, that took the longest out of everything.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's give it a shot. Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
That tastes about right. Mmm. Mmm.
Wow.
It's been so long.
Yeah. That garlic really coming through.
Mm.
Oh boy.
And all the crunchy bits.
Mm-hmm.
So delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And the tea leaves are just so savory. Hmm. Hmm.
That's delicious.
Okay, guys. So, this was Burmese tea leaf salad. And most of the ingredients were from Kalustyan's. And yeah, if you have time, if you're in New York, you should definitely check them out if you haven't before. There's all kinds of prepared foods and then just wonderful ingredients for everything you could possibly want to make, including this. All right, hope you enjoyed. Have a nicer day.